In the neon-soaked streets of Tokyo, under the veil of darkness, a secret society thrived. A society of speed and rebellion, known as the MidNight Club. This is their story, a tale of adrenaline, camaraderie, and ultimately, the end of an era. The MidNight Club, founded in the 1980s, was a legendary underground racing organization that brought together some of Japan's most skilled and daring street racers. These racers were not your typical thrill seekers. They were masters of their craft, pushing the limits of their finely tuned machines as they battled through the winding, narrow streets of Tokyo. But what made the MidNight Club truly unique was their unwavering sense of brotherhood. These racers were bound by a strict code of ethics. No violence, no reckless endangerment of innocent bystanders, and above all, no revealing their true identities. Each member was known only by their code name, and they raced under the cloak of anonymity. To even be considered for membership, one had to meet stringent minimum requirements. First and foremost, aspiring MidNight Club members had to demonstrate capability of handling high-performance vehicles with precision and finesse. Furthermore, prospective members were required to possess a vehicle that met specific performance criteria. The MidNight Club had a reputation for pushing the limits of speed, so your car had to be up to the task. The final requirement, and perhaps the most challenging, was gaining an introduction from an existing member. The club operated in complete secrecy, making it incredibly difficult for outsiders to even discover its existence. Only those with connections within the underground racing community had a chance of getting in. The MidNight Club was shrouded in mystery, and its races were no exception. To coordinate these high-octane events without attracting unwanted attention, they employed a unique system. The MidNight Club relied on paper news, handcrafted posters, flyers, and clandestine messages that were placed in hidden locations across the city. These posters were the key to discovering when and where the next race would take place. But here's the twist. These posters weren't just randomly distributed. They were strategically placed in obscure and hard-to-find locations. MidNight Club members had to rely on their knowledge of the city, their connections, and even insider information to locate them. Once a poster was discovered, it contained essential information about the race. Details like the date and time, the meeting point, and the race course itself were hidden there. But as fate would have it, a tragedy befell the MidNight Club, an event that would change their world forever. It was a fateful night, much like any other, when two of the club's most renowned members found themselves in a perilous race. In a heartbreaking turn of events, a collision occurred that led to a devastating crash. The two cars, once symbols of speed and power, were now mangled wrecks on the rain-soaked pavement. The accident resulted in the loss of life, sending shockwaves through the club. It was a sobering reminder of the dangers they faced with each race and the potential consequences of their actions. The MidNight Club faced increasing pressure from law enforcement. The Tokyo police began cracking down on illegal street racing with unprecedented vigor, determined to put an end to this subculture. Raids became more frequent, and the risk of capture grew ever more significant. Ultimately, the club decided to disband, bringing an end to an era of underground racing that had captivated the hearts of many. And so, the tale of the MidNight Club in Japan is not just about racing. It's also a story of triumph and tragedy, of secrecy and camaraderie, and of the risks that come with pushing the boundaries of speed.